Ouch, my head. Pally put her hands to her head and only then realized that she was a prisoner, except the hands that held her arms let go without a fight. But he still sat on her, his weight not entirely on her, but enough to make her believe the reality that he was in control. Reluctantly, she squinted her eyes open and brought his blurry image to focus. His look totally perplexed. Why are you awake? How are you awake? Everyone is knocked out by that move. I haven't even had time to bind you, let alone move you. What are you? The man questioned with a raised note, obviously laced with fear. Without thinking, Pally grunted, "Oh, you know who I am. What, did you hit your own head?" "Yes, I know who you are," he admitted, hanging his head for only a moment and then putting the fire back in his eyes. He said, "I know more about you than you know about yourself," he boasted. "I doubt that. No one knows who I am. I am whoever and whatever anyone assumes. You are right, however. I have a lot of gaps in my knowledge of who I am as a human, as if my identity was taken away from me and I was given a false reality. Now let me up," Pally demanded, pushing him off and getting up without his permission. He surrendered to her determination. Dusting herself off, working her muscles to release tension, and shaking her head to clear it, she straightened her clothes and finger-combed her hair. Taking a deep breath and slowly exhaling, once more even slower, she calmed her heart rate and turned to him who sat watching her, utterly dumbfounded. "Well, it's been fun, but I have to go." Pally flipped her hair and turned to leave. Darkiri, finally realizing his state without her as his prisoner, jumped up quicker than humanly possible, grabbed her arm, and spun her around to look at him. He would not make the same mistake twice. Damn this girl! How did she so effortlessly disable me and get free? He mentally chided himself and strengthened his grip. "We will meet again," he promised with a low threat. "When you leave into the sunset, when you leave this city, when you leave your reality and seek your true self, on that day, when your sky falls, there will be nothing that I will deny you." That reality disappeared. Diana, shaking her head, noticing her clothes were once more normal, nothing was bleeding nor hurting. The air grew brighter, the sound came rushing in, even the silence seemed loud compared to wherever she just was. Darkiri had spun her to face him, and as a result, she was now facing the ring of plucked feathers, a perfect circle of deadly efficiency. No hawk, no prey, only feathers perfectly arranged atop the blades of grass. A seemingly haphazard scattering, but nonetheless a rapid move of an assassin of great skill, landing with contrived perfection. "Beautifully morbid," Diana muttered, and rushed toward her car, eager to leave this bridge between worlds and the unsettling feeling of death that now lay on her like a blanket clutched by one very ill and terrifyingly cold, as if it could save her. The contradiction. Oh, normality. Will anything ever make sense? She muttered. She unlocked her van, jumped in, and the faithful engine roared. Van Gogh, named after the artist and also a constant prayer, "Van, please go," never let her down. She did not know that this chariot would take her to lands unknown and shield her through a very uncertain stage of life like a seraphic transport. "My own custom coffin," she muttered, completely unaware of why she even made the analogy. "Geez, morbid much? Get your mind out of the gutter, you're alive!"